Oh boy. Hang on, let me put these down. All right, so I've been testing wireless mics for the past few years. I've tested a lot and I've learned a lot along the way. And in this video, I want to share what you should probably know if you're looking to get a wireless mic. While there certainly is a difference in audio quality with all of the different mics, I honestly think that the difference is not that great. And perhaps a more important thing to consider is what features does the mic come with. So let's talk about the 5 most important features in my opinion and why these are the things you should look out for. So starting with feature number 5, I think you should look for a mic set that comes with a smartphone app. Now personally, I don't like using apps for a mic. I just want to take it out and use it. But the reason I think that you should look for a mic with a smartphone app is basically twofold. One, it allows for firmware upgrades in the future. So if the company makes better firmware, then you can update to the better firmware. That potentially brings more life to your mic. The other thing is a lot of the apps provide extra functionality with noise cancellation or with gain. The weird thing is, while I've looked on Amazon for a lot of these mics, a lot of the mics don't mention that it comes with an app, so you have to look carefully, maybe look in the comment section of the mic you're looking at. But to me, that is a very important feature. The number 4 feature I think you should look for is simply device compatibility. You can buy a mic that works for iPhone, or you can buy a mic that works for Android, or you can buy a mic set that works with your camera. The reality is the mic is going to be the same regardless of what you put it on. So you might as well find a mic set that works for all of the above. A lot of the mics I've tried have separate adapters for different devices, and some of the mics I've tried have just the plugs that you can put on the receiver. You might be thinking, I know I'm only going to use my phone, or I know I'm only going to use my camera, but the reality is you probably don't know what you're going to be using 2, 3, 4 years from now. So if you get something that works on all devices, then it doesn't matter what device you get in the future, you can still use your mic. The third feature I think you should look for is clip design. A lot of the mics now, they come with a clip and with a magnet. I really like that. If it has a magnet, you can put it on anywhere. If it has a clip, put it on your hat or on your collar, lapel, whatever. A lot of the mics I've tried only have the clip, and it really kind of limits you where you can put it. So I definitely recommend looking for a mic that has a magnet on it and a clip, and then you can put it just about anywhere you want. Feature number 2, I'm just going to say the convenience factor. I have a mic like this. This has everything I need in it. And then I also have a mic like this that more or less has everything I need in it. Guess which one I use more? With all of the mic sets I've tried, I always default to the one that is most convenient for me to use, which in almost all cases means it's one of the smaller ones, or it's one where it has all the mic components in the same case where I can just grab the whole thing. I have everything I need ready to go. The main point I want to make with this, as I was filming for this video, I grabbed this mic so I could test things out. I'm like, okay, I'm all ready. I put the mic on. I realized I didn't have the clip with this. Because the clip was here in the other case, I didn't grab the other case. You've got a case within a case. It might seem like a petty thing, but you default to what is easiest. A lot of times I know for me, I won't film something if it takes extra work. So whatever is the least amount of work, whatever you can just grab and go, that's probably what you're going to use the most. That's why that's number 2 for me. Now, before I get to number 1, I do want to talk about a few honorable mentions. The first thing to mention is there are a lot of mics that you can clip on where you can also plug in a lapel mic if you want something a little bit more discreet. I'm not really at the point where I care too much about that. I'm all about convenience. But if you do more high-end production level where you have to have a small lapel mic, that's something to look for. Another honorable mention is having a display on the screen for the receiver. I have a few mic receivers where you can change the options on the receiver itself. Because it has a screen, it allows you to change the options. This is a lot more common with mics designed to go on DSLR or mirrorless cameras. The last honorable mention is noise cancellation. I think every mic set that you get is going to have noise cancellation. I've run some tests on it. They're more or less the same. Yes, there are some differences. It's kind of a hard thing to look out for, but the thing to pay attention to is if the mic comes with an app, you usually have more options for changing noise cancellation. So the number 1 thing I think that you should be looking out for is the ability to easily change the gain. Of all of the mic sets I have, there's only one mic set I have where you can can actually change the gain level on the transmitter. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I have a few other mic sets where you can change the gain level on the app itself. Not quite as nice as having it on the transmitter, but still really nice. And then I have a bunch of mic sets where you cannot adjust the gain. Now, here's why this is a problem. I've been running through tests on my iPhone, my Samsung Galaxy, and my Google Pixel phone, and each phone has a different gain level on the phone itself, which means I might grab a mic and on the iPhone it sounds great. On the Samsung Galaxy, the gain might be too high and have a bunch of clipping, which is often the case. And then on the Google Pixel, the gain might be too low, might be very quiet, which is also the case. So the ability to change the gain, I think, is the single most important thing. You might get a mic that has great sound quality, you plug it into your phone and you get clipping. That's not audio that you can use, so you need to be able to adjust the gain. So of the mics I've been using over the years, the three I would recommend is this Maono, this Godox, and this BOYA. I've run a bunch of audio tests on these three mics, and honestly, I can't tell which audio quality I like the most. They're also similar to me. I think any of them are fine. Real quick, let you listen side by side so you can see if you can tell a difference or not. This is the Maono mic at level 1. So we're testing out at level 1. That seems really high. Level 1. Godox Cube, level 2, level 2, Godox Cube, level 2. Level 4 on the BOYA mic, level 4. Level 4 BOYA mic, level 4. That's what they sound like. Hopefully that helped. I think perhaps a more important thing might be where you actually place the mic. For all of these mics, I did different mic placement to see how it sounded. Let you listen to just one so you can see what a difference it makes when you place the mic in different locations. I'm wearing a magnet, so I've got it right here. Let me clip it onto my collar. All right, so now it's clipped onto my collar. I generally don't like doing this just because it's so close to my mouth. It kind of picks up the vibrations. It's more of a bassy, muted kind of sound. So the mic is facing this way, which is not really ideal, but this is what it sounds like wearing a nasty hat. And now it's back on my chest. This is kind of my preferred location. I really don't have a favorite mic set. Let me kind of tell you about the differences between these three so you can decide for yourself what makes most sense for you. The main reason I like this Godox mic set is because of simply how small it is. It's the most accessible to me. I can put it in my pocket. I can travel with it. It doesn't take up any room at all. The transmitters have magnets on it, so it's easy for me to put it anywhere I want. It comes with a phone app that I think is really actually quite good, so you can adjust the gain on that so I can get perfect sound. Really, the only drawback with this is I cannot use it with my camera. It only works on my phone with USB-C connection. So this is definitely more specific to whatever it is you use, but it's got great sound quality, great noise cancellation, and a great app. I'd recommend this for anyone who films and travels a lot. This is perfect. My next recommendation would be this Maono set. The nice thing about this is you can use it with your camera or your phone. In fact, the receiver for the camera has a gain level knob right on it. That makes things really easy. Of all the apps I've seen with a mic set, this one is my favorite. This lets you do a lot. You have 20 different gain levels. You have, I think, 10 different noise cancellation levels. And if you want to use it with your phone, you've got the adapters here. You have clips with magnets on it here. I really like the design for the transmitters on this. They're really small, nice circle shape. I think the only thing I don't like about this, and this is really nitpicky, is, as I mentioned before, I don't like how you have a case for the adapters and then a case for the transmitters and receivers. I'd much rather travel with just this or put this in my pocket. Kind of big, but this would fit my pocket. This definitely does not fit in my pocket. It's a little bit more bulky. Again, really nitpicky. This is a really impressive mic set. The last one I want to talk about is this BOYA. Again, with all three of these mics, they all sound really similar to me. Great quality, great noise cancellation. I would probably say this has my favorite noise cancellation, but just barely more than the Godox. But what I really like about this is everything fits in this one case. So this is all you need. It has everything. It has all your adapters. You can use it for your camera, iPhone, or Android phone. It has the adapters in the case. They go in magnetically. And perhaps one of the coolest things about this is it actually has gain buttons on the transmitter itself. Really nice feature. It has LEDs to let you know what the gain level is. It has an LED to let you know if you have noise cancellation on or off. And my only complaint with this mic set is it doesn't come with magnets to clip it to your shirt. It just has a clip. Now the clip is made out of metal, so I keep a magnet in here so I can use the magnet to clip the metal. I like the design more with the Godox and the Maono mics, but I really like how this has everything I need just in this one case. Really impressed with this. At the time of making this video, all three of these mic sets are about the same price. I think there's maybe a $10 difference. These always go on sale, so check the links below to see what the current price is, see what you like the most. But any of these mic sets are going to work great for you, have great sound quality, great noise cancellation, really convenient and easy to use. I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.